Breaking 49ers news, and this is significant. They've just waived Drake Jackson with a failed physical designation. Jackson, the number 61 overall pick, second round back in 2022. He had 6 sacks for the 49ers over his rookie season in 2023. 3 of those came in one game in that season opener against Pittsburgh in 2023. But later that year, in Week 8, Jackson tore his patellar tendon, and we haven't seen him on the field since. And now the 49ers have waived him with that failed physical designation just a few days after Jackson posted online that he was going to wreak havoc this next season. And I went back and looked, and he was wearing a 49ers t-shirt. So maybe this news is really fresh. Obviously, the official transaction just now reported by Adam Schefter of ESPN. So Jackson no longer will be on that 49ers 90-man roster. If he does clear waivers, because he's still on his rookie contract, he was only under contract through 2025 with the 49ers, so this was going to be his last year. If Drake Jackson does clear waivers, then he will become a free agent. So, big picture, 49ers renovating their defensive line. Obviously, it's been out with the old, in with the new for the defensive line. Michael Williams is the first-round draft pick. Just a few minutes, going to head out onto the field to see the 49ers at their first rookie minicamp practice. Williams is going to be out there. So the new defensive tackles. I just met Alfred Collins. Boy, he's got a long wingspan, 85-inch wingspan. Williams has got a big wingspan, and CJ West on the inside is more of the stout one technique type. The 49ers have renovated all parts of the defensive line with this recent NFL draft. These guys are going to join Nick Bosa up front. We had talked about the potential of Drake Jackson becoming a little bit more of the athletic speed rushing type that the 49ers needed. But if he can't get healthy, then it's a non-starter for the 49ers. And a failed physical designation tells us an obvious thing, that Drake Jackson cannot get fully healthy for San Francisco. So he was the highest graded or highest drafted 49ers defensive lineman, or defensive end in particular, in between Nick Bosa, went number 2 overall in 2019, and Michael Williams, who went number 11 in this past 2025 NFL draft. So Jackson at number 61 back in 2022, that was the biggest investment that the 49ers made in that end position. And part of the reason why they really had to double down and invest big time in the defensive line, not just Michael Williams, but also Alfred Collins and also CJ West this draft, because the defensive line had started to atrophy, right? Over time, this was not nearly as strong of a unit as it had been in prior seasons. So Drake Jackson waived with a failed physical designation for the 49ers. There's an open roster spot now for San Francisco. We'll see who they use it on, and we'll head out to practice in just a few minutes.